Archangel Michael says, the weight of this moment is heavier than you realize. A heart is shattering, piece by piece, and the echoes of that pain reach far beyond what the eye can see. There is an ache, a deep, unbearable sorrow, and it has everything to do with you. You may not have noticed it yet, but something is slipping away. A connection, a bond, a trust that once held strong is now cracking under the pressure of words unspoken and actions undone. The air around you carries a heaviness, a whisper of regret, a plea for understanding. Archangel Michael says, this is not just another fleeting moment of sadness. This is a wound that runs deep, cutting through the soul, leaving scars that time alone cannot heal. Someone is holding on to hope, desperately waiting for a sign, for a gesture, for anything to show that they still matter. Yet, silence lingers. The absence of effort, the coldness of indifference, the weight of misunderstandings, it all builds up like a storm ready to break. And when it does, when the final thread snaps, the damage will be irreversible. Type 333 to receive divine guidance and healing. Archangel Michael says, the universe does not take heartbreak lightly. Every tear shed, every silent scream, every sleepless night, it's all felt, it's all seen. The pain radiates through the unseen, calling for resolution, for a moment of truth. What you choose to do now will determine everything. Will you step forward, mend what is breaking, or will you turn away, letting the pain fester until nothing remains? The choice is yours, but the consequences will be far-reaching. There is still time, but it is running out. The doors of redemption are not open forever, and once they close, regret will be the only companion left. The universe watches, waits, and hopes for the right decision to be made. The whispers grow louder, the energy shifts, the moment of truth approaches. You feel it, don't you? That pull in your heart, that lingering thought, that name that refuses to fade from your mind, it's all connected. Type 777 to break free from negative cycles. A soul cries out, unheard by many, but not by all. The weight of their sorrow presses against the fabric of existence, calling for an answer, a resolution, a sign that they have not been forgotten. Will you be that sign? The echoes of the past do not fade easily. Words once spoken cannot be unspoken, and actions taken cannot be undone, but redemption is always possible. The universe does not demand perfection, only sincerity. But sincerity requires effort. It requires stepping beyond pride, beyond fear, beyond hesitation. It requires facing the truth, acknowledging the pain, and making things right before it's too late. The air grows heavier, thick with the energy of unspoken words, of unresolved emotions. Time slows, giving you a chance to reflect, to understand, to act before the final chapter is written. But will you take that chance? Type 111 to invite peace and clarity into your heart. The unseen forces are shifting, preparing for what comes next. The path is not yet set in stone, but every moment of inaction carves it deeper into permanence. Hope flickers, waiting to be either reignited or extinguished. The weight of a single decision can change everything. A single word, a single action, a single step forward or backward, each one holds the power to mend or break beyond repair. What will you choose? The pain does not exist in isolation. It ripples outward, affecting more than just the one who suffers most visibly. Hearts are connected in ways unseen, and when one cracks, the tremors reach far and wide. No one is truly alone in their suffering, but not everyone has the strength to endure it alone. Some wounds require more than just time, they require acknowledgement, effort, and healing hands willing to mend what was broken. Type 888 to embrace the path of healing and restoration. This is not a warning, it is a call to action. The universe is not here to punish, only to guide. But guidance is meaningless if ignored, if left to gather dust while the pain festers in silence. Somewhere, someone waits. Their heart beats a little slower, their hope dims a little more with each passing day. How much longer before there is nothing left to save? The energy shifts again, heavier now, urging movement, urging action. This is not just a feeling, it is a message, a plea, a final chance before the door closes for good. Will you be the reason a heart is healed instead of broken? Or will you walk away, leaving behind a wound that may never truly close? The choice is yours, but the consequences will echo far beyond this moment. Type 999 to release past burdens and step into divine alignment. The time to act is now. Let the past be a lesson, not a chain. Let love, not pride, be the guiding force. There is still a chance to mend, to heal, to restore. But that chance will not last forever. A heart is breaking, and it is because of you. But that also means you have the power to heal it. Will you? The weight of this truth cannot be ignored. The air is thick with unspoken words, with regrets waiting to be acknowledged. The time for hesitation is over. There is no more room for avoidance, no space left for excuses. The universe has given countless signs, yet they have been overlooked, dismissed as coincidences. But nothing is a coincidence. Every thought, every dream, every restless night, it all connects to the same source. Archangel Michael says, there are forces moving beyond what the eye can see. They are watching, waiting, hoping for you to recognize the truth before it is too late. But hope does not last forever. Type 444 to strengthen your divine protection. A moment lost cannot be recovered. The past holds its grip, whispering of what was, of what could have been, of what still might be, if only action is taken. But the window is closing. There is still time to make things right, but that time is not unlimited. Every second wasted is a second closer to losing what was once so precious. The heart that breaks today may not be whole again tomorrow. Pain has a way of hardening even the softest souls. It twists, it scars, it builds walls where there were once open doors. If left too long, those walls become impenetrable. And once they do, nothing will break them down. No words, no actions, no amount of regret will be enough. The door will be shut, locked, sealed forever. Type 222 to align with love and forgiveness. Do not let pride be the reason a heart turns cold. Do not let fear hold you back from doing what must be done. The cost of hesitation is far greater than you realize. This is not just another fleeting moment. This is not just another opportunity that will return again and again. Some moments, once lost, are gone forever. Regret is a cruel companion. It lingers, whispering of what could have been, of what should have been. It does not fade with time, it grows, it festers, it consumes. There is still a chance to change the course, but that chance must be taken now. The heart that breaks today can still be healed, but only if action is taken before it is too late. Type 555 to invite transformation and renewal. The universe does not offer endless chances. It gives warnings, it gives signs, it provides guidance, but it will not wait forever. There comes a point when even destiny must move on. That point is approaching faster than you think. The energy around you shifts, heavy with urgency, demanding a response. Will you heed the call, or will you let the moment slip away? A soul waits in silence, hoping, praying for a sign that they still matter. That they are still seen. That their pain is not invisible. But silence can be just as loud as words. And sometimes, silence is the answer they feared the most. Type 666 to break free from the cycle of pain. Every action has a consequence. Every word, every choice, every moment of inaction, it all shapes the future in ways unseen. The weight of this truth cannot be ignored. Time does not pause for uncertainty. It moves forward, relentless, taking with it every missed opportunity. There is no going back once the moment is lost. The echoes of the past grow louder, calling for resolution, for healing. They will not be ignored. They will not be silenced until the truth is faced. Because when someone has suffered enough, they do not look back. They do not wait for explanations. They simply walk away and never return. Type 1515 to open the door to reconciliation and peace. There is still a chance, but it is growing smaller. The light at the end of the tunnel is dimming, flickering like a candle in the wind. Will you let it go out? Or will you take the step that needs to be taken? The step that could change everything, the step that could turn pain into healing, sorrow into peace? This is your moment. The last moment. The universe is watching, waiting, holding its breath to see what you will do. A heart is breaking, and it is because of you. But that also means you have the power to heal it. Will you? The last thread is unraveling. The weight of this truth is undeniable. It presses down on the soul, heavy with the energy of choices not yet made. The final chance stands before you, waiting, pleading. A heart is not meant to break endlessly. It can only endure so much before it gives up, before it stops waiting, before it stops hoping. And when that moment comes, everything changes. Archangel Michael says, "This is not just a fleeting sorrow. It is a deep wound, one that time alone will not heal. It needs more, it needs effort, acknowledgement, and most of all, action. Type 1616 to open your heart to divine wisdom. Every second that passes pushes the moment closer to the edge. The point of no return looms ahead, a place where no words, no regrets, no realizations will be enough to mend what was lost. This is the last warning. The final plea. The universe does not give endless chances, and destiny will not wait forever. The signs have been everywhere. The dreams, the emotions, the strange coincidences, they were not random. They were messages, calls to action, desperate attempts to get you to see before it was too late. But the universe cannot force your hand. It can only present the path. You must choose to walk it before it disappears entirely. Type 1717 to step into divine alignment and break toxic cycles. The air is heavy with unresolved energy. A storm is building, not of nature, but of fate. It is waiting to see what choice will be made. One path leads to healing, to restoration, to a future where the pain fades into wisdom. The other leads to emptiness, to loss, to a regret that will never truly fade. You know what must be done. The feeling inside you, the ache, the restlessness, it is all pointing you toward the right action. But will you take it? Or will you let the heart that once cared so deeply slip away into the distance, never to return? Type 1818 to clear past karma and embrace a new beginning. The choice is now. No more waiting, no more ignoring, no more pretending it will fix itself. Hearts do not heal on their own, not when they have been broken by neglect, by silence, by inaction. Healing requires presence. It requires effort, sincerity, a willingness to show up before it is too late. Anything less will not be enough. The universe is watching. The final chance is here. The last moment before the door closes forever. A heart is breaking, and it is because of you. But that means you have the power to heal it. Will you? The final moment is here. The weight of everything hangs in the balance. The universe has waited, watched, and given every possible sign. But now, the time for waiting is over. A heart can only endure so much before it stops believing. Before it stops feeling. Before it turns to stone, locking itself away forever. Archangel Michael says, once a heart turns cold, it will not thaw. Once love fades into numbness, there is no reviving it. The pain will not last forever, but neither will the chance to make things right. Type 1919 to break free from spiritual blockages and step into clarity. This is the last chance to act before the silence becomes permanent. The energy shifts once more, growing heavier, more urgent. This is no longer a whisper, it is a final plea. Will you take the step needed to mend what is breaking? Or will you let the moment slip through your fingers, never to return? There is no more time to wonder. No more time to hesitate. What you choose now will shape everything that follows. The echoes of pain do not disappear, they linger. They turn into lessons, into burdens, into memories that haunt those who refuse to act when it mattered most. Type 2020 to step into divine timing and receive guidance. You do not have forever. The universe has warned you. The signs have been clear. The heart that breaks today may not wait for another chance tomorrow. One word, one action, one moment of effort could change everything. It could turn sorrow into healing, loss into renewal. But only if you choose to act now. Because once the heart that suffers in silence decides to walk away, it will never look back. And when that happens, all that will be left is the question of what could have been. A heart is breaking, and it is because of you. But that means you have the power to heal it. Will you?